Hey, what's up everybody? This is the Game 21X and I'm here with a review of the V-Moda Bass-Freq earbuds. And, well, let's get started. First off, you see a very simplistic and uncomplicated design here with the earbuds made out of plastic, metal filters, clear sleeves, which is easy enough to throw in a pocket, and it's not exactly the most durable because this casing here that you'll see here, which that holds the the earpiece together, can come apart, and that was a problem that I had, but it was mainly solved by just screwing it back into place, which is not necessarily a big problem, but it's just a question in terms of its long-term durability. And as you can see, the cable, starting off with the design, the overall design of the earbuds here, have a very thin cable. As you can see, just dropping it on the table here, it's pretty stiff, pretty tangle prone. As you can see, it's very tangled. Just trying to get these things going for the review. And yeah, so it's very thin, especially around the Y splitter, and which again, it leads to some concerns in terms of long-term durability, and that was particularly a problem that I personally had using these, because after a while of using them, a few months, up to about a year, I developed a small short here, right where the cable terminates into the 3.5 millimeter jack, and right here, this point right here, and when I moved it into a certain position, it would distort the music and cut out for the most part, but it wasn't really that big of a problem, and I was able to deal with it because it didn't pop up too frequently. But going into the cable at the Y splitter here, right about here, the cable leading up to the left earbud, which you see right here, developed short right inside of here, and which made these unusable, because, well, personally I can't stand asymmetry when dealing with earbuds and headphones. But they would only work if moved into just the right position, which was pretty annoying. So as it stands, I used them for about a year and a half before they decided to crap out and quit. And yeah, so long-term durability is definitely a question. And in terms of sound quality, which is most important when you're considering that these are earbuds, well, sound quality is decent. It's not something that's going to satisfy audiophiles or even beginning audiophiles who are looking for pure transparency and clarity in their sound. The V-Modas are very heavy in the low end, which makes for some very, vision blurring, head rocking bass, and it's very nice to hear if you're into like hip hop and rap. But in terms of like rock and alternative and things like that, the bass can bleed into the mid range and sort of washes that entire frequency out. So it sounds decent enough, but the percussion doesn't come through with the sort of snappiness you expect and the sharpness, and strings sound a little muffled and recessed. So that's a question in terms of whether or not you'll like these is dependent on entirely what genres you like, and what you want from your sound. These deliver a very deep, a pretty warm and thumpy low end, which is very satisfying when listening to hip hop, rap, and some sort of techno and drum and bass, which is very nice for those genres. But in terms of other genres such as classical, rock, alternative, you will definitely want to look elsewhere for these, because these are not exactly the most exciting. They recess and muddy up some of the mid-range and highs, which are which are otherwise decent in terms of other genres that these are good with, like the hip hop and rap, but they are not the best for the other genres that I mentioned. In conclusion, your opinion, these are largely aimed at people, casual listeners who are interested in a deep, thumpy bass, and who are interested in hip hop and rap and things like that. And V-Moda has a clear idea of what the market they're trying to attract with these. These come in a number of colors, a number of garish colors like red, green, blue. They're bright. They're sort of candy color. They're just they're a bit garish, into, like I said before, and so the basic black is like the best color if you ask me. And so overall, these are they're pretty comfortable to use for long periods of time, but the bass can cause some listening fatigue because it's just so bassy and present and things like that. So there you have it with these. If you're into hip hop and rap, you might like these. These are only 20 bucks if you know where to look for them, and you can probably find them a lot cheaper elsewhere because they did come out in 2006, and they are on the lower end of V-Moda's headphone spectrum. So yeah, there you go. And if you like these, well, if you like deep bass, check these out. Otherwise, you might want to look elsewhere. So with that, I think that'll conclude my video review of the V-Moda Bass-Freq earbuds. And alright, that's it. So this is the Game 21X signing off.